Hi everyone, welcome to Lilybug's Library. My name's Linda, and welcome to the third edition of this video. Uh, I don't know what I got going on today, but the first one I had no sound, and the second one was just really messed up. So we're gonna try again. Third time's a charm, right? So I came coming to you today to talk about my bingo board from hell, which was put out by Literary Diversions. Oops, there we go. And so I've been working on that, and the first one is to read 20 books off my shelves this year. So I've read 4 so far. 2 of them were middle grade, so thank heavens for middle grade March. It's helping with that. The next one was to read 5 nonfiction books. Haven't done that. The next one is 30 audiobooks. I've done 14. The next one was 3 books with acceptance in the title. That's my word of the year. So accept or acceptance. Haven't done that. The next one I finished. It was to read 2 classics in a year, and so far I've read 3, so that's great. The next one I've also finished. It's to read 10 library books, and so far I've done 14. And if you notice, that's the same number of audiobooks I've done. All my audiobooks have been from the library. The next one was to finish 5 series. I'm getting there. I finished 1. It was the Chatty Corgi series, and I think it had 3 or 4 in the series, so I'm caught up on that one. And I really hope a new one comes out soon. The next one was to read 60% of my 2025 purchases. So haven't made many purchases yet. I've got a little short stack here to show you in a minute, but I haven't read anything new that I've bought this year yet. And the next one was 10 series trackers, and I can't remember what that's supposed to mean. So I didn't put a number for that. I think maybe what it is to keep track of continuing to read certain series. If you can remember what that's supposed to be, feel free to let me know in the comments, because, yeah, totally out of my head. And then just to go over our 25 goals for 2025, just a quick run through to see how I'm doing on those. My hobbies, I had to make 3 cards a month, do some diamond painting, and finish a painting, which was like a regular painting. So I did finish a painting. I have been making 3 cards a month, but they've actually been diamond painting cards. So that kind of all goes together, right? And so doing okay with that one. Social one was to find 1 new pen pal. Haven't done that. Go to 1 social activity a quarter. I have done that. Reach out to 2 friends on Facebook to see how they are each quarter, and I have done that. And then my spiritual goals were to memorize a spiritual passage, either from the Bible, poetry, Aristotle, something, once a month. So I have done that. So I'm on my 3rd passage now. And then to read a spiritual or biblical book once a quarter. I have done that, so I think we're okay with that one. And then online goals, to learn more about video editing. Haven't done that. Work on my Duolingo 15 days a month. So I'm rocking that one. I'm on my 56th day of Duolingo. So that's going well. And then to post at least once a month on my Instagram. So I don't know if I've done once a month, but I think I've done at least a couple of posts. And then physical health, didn't really do much on that. I'm supposed to exercise 3 times a week. Started off really good in January, like many of us do, but since then, not so much. So I'll try to get back to that. And then with my house, it was to declutter a room every 2 months. I've done like a room and a half, so that's going pretty good. Take everything off of the cloud that I pay for. I've done that, so that's saving us some money. Have a no-spend month, so we've come pretty close, but not quite. Mental health goals, not doing that great. Journal every day, practice mindfulness, only look at 1 news article a day, and learn 1 new thing every 6 months. So haven't really done any of those except for the learn 1 new thing. I'm kind of working on that. I decided I wanted to make patchwork placemats. I really want to make a quilt. I want to learn how to make a quilt, but that seemed like a really big project. So I figured I'd start with placemats and we'll see how that goes. And then the only thing on my reading goal that isn't on the bingo board was to use my library more, and I'm definitely doing that. So yeah, I think it's going pretty good. So I have 4 books to talk to you about. So I will get those and be right back with you. Okay, so I've got my 4 books here. I had went to the mall and they were having a book sale. And so I bought one book that was a blind date with a book. It was wrapped in brown paper and it had on it what the book was about. And then it was only $5 because the money was going to literacy programs in schools, which was great. So I bought one of those, and then I went up with one $6 book, and they said, "Oh, it's 3 for $10." And I thought, okay then. So I only spent $15 altogether, which I thought was pretty good. So the first book that I actually had picked up, and was the $6 book, and I've tried to take the sticker off, but you know how difficult that can be. But this one looked great. It was called Sister in Arms by Kaya Alderson. And it is about a group of daring black women who served during World War II. And Kate Quinn does a little blurb in the back. And it says, Sisters in Arms is heartwarming but fierce, a novel brimming with camaraderie and fire. Grace, Eliza, and their sisters in arms battle prejudice, army regulations, and enemies at home and abroad as they serve in the only all-black female battalion deployed overseas, and it's a fight to make you stand up and cheer. Kaya Alderson's debut is a triumph. So this is her first book as well. So that's high praise from a really good author. So can't wait to see what this one's like. The next one was, I bought it just for the cover. I really didn't even read what it was about, but sounds great. I read it after I got home. So this one is Jill Shalva's, and it's called Still the One, but I bought it for the cute dog. Isn't he sweet? And this one's about Darcy Stone. So she had something to do with this guy named AJ, who rejected her when she needed him most, it says. And he's a Navy vet and a physical therapist. So now he's trying to get her to help him to secure some grants for his patients, and she's going along with it because she needs to raise money for her passion project, which is rescuing search and rescue dogs and placing them with emotionally wounded soldiers. So sounds like it could be a really good love story, and it has it has dogs. I mean, it's got to be great, right? And the next 2, this one is called Early One Morning by Virginia Bailey. And this one sounds excellent as well. It says, Chiara Ravello is about to flee Nazi-occupied Rome when she locks eyes with a woman being herded onto a truck with her family. In that split second, Chiara makes a decision that will change her life forever, claiming the woman's son Daniel as her own nephew. Chiara demands his return. Only as the trucks depart does she realize what she's done. Several decades after the Second World War, Chiara is an elegant, self-possessed woman living alone in Rome and working as a translator. The shadow of Daniel still lingers, along with the havoc he wreaked on Chiara's world. Then she receives a call from a teenager claiming to be Daniel's daughter, and Chiara knows that it is time to face up to the past. So that sounds interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing where that goes. The fact that it says he wreaked havoc on her world, it's like, okay, so I don't know. Like, that doesn't sound like a good thing, so we'll see. And then the last one was the book, The Blind Date with a Book. And so it came in this, which I did open in front of you a few minutes ago, but since nothing worked right today, this is where we're at. So it said on the front, shifting between World War II and present-day France, one woman leaves a web of secrets for another to discover. And it does sound excellent. And it's not one I had read before, so I was really excited to open it. It's called Riviera House by Natasha Lester. And you can see it's a pretty chunky one, so it's going to take a while to get through it. So this goes between Paris 1939 and present day. So it says, Paris 1939. The Nazis think Elaine can't understand English. They're wrong. They think she's merely cataloging the art collection in the Louvre Museum, and unaware they're stealing national treasures for their private collections. They have no idea she's carefully decoding their notes and smuggling information to the resistance. But Elaine is playing a dangerous game. Does she dare trust the man she once loved with her secrets, or will he betray her once again? And then it says, present day. Wanting to forget the tragedy that has left her life in shambles, Remy Lang heads to a home she's mysteriously inherited on the Riviera. While working on her vintage fashion business, she discovers a catalog of the artwork stolen during World War II and is shocked to see a painting that hung on her childhood bedroom wall. Who is her family, really? And does the Riviera house hold more secrets than Remy is ready to face? So that one sounds excellent. I can't wait to get into that one. And yeah, I was really pleased with all the books that I picked up, and didn't spend a lot, which was great too. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to them all. So that is it from Dudley and I. I'll see if I can move this in the right direction so you can see his little sleeping face there. And and so we're gonna have a cup of coffee, and I don't know if I'll get a little nap like Dudley, but I'll have a little rest at least. All right. Hope you have a great day, friends. See you tomorrow for Friday Reads. All right. Bye-bye.